Remember to guard your privacy and abide by our community guidelines, which means be nice. Hi, I'm Kat, and this is our live video. It happens every Wednesday, and so I'm here to answer your questions and to help you with your homemaking, with your organization, with your meal planning, with whatever it is that you're interested in knowing about. Today is Wednesday, January the 8th. I know that you're watching this as I have some people jumping on now, but the most of you will be watching this as a recording. So, hey, oh, good. Lisa Taylor's here. Caught you live again, here from the UK. Hi, Lisa. So good to have you. Christy Stinson is here. Good morning, Christy. Nice to have you here. Today is and you probably have heard me say it before, Mr. B and I have been married 48 years today. I asked my Alexa what percentage of people meet that goal, that hurdle, and she said 6% of people are married for 48 years. So that's pretty neat that we're in that upper echelon of people who are married for 48 years. So we're happy and blessed. Hey, Katie, good morning. Hi, Becky Sims, good morning. Hello, Irene Hartwig, good morning. And Christy, I already said hi to Christy. She said hi. Irene said hi, Mr. B.
Hi.
Okay, and so let's see if there's anybody else. Oh yeah, there's more. Happy anniversary. Thank you, Irene. Happy anniversary. Thank you, Lisa. Happy anniversary. Thank you, Christy. You guys are sweet. So today we're going to talk about your goals for the year. This is what I'm doing with all my personal mentees. I'm talking about their goals for the year. I don't know. Let me see if I'm on live chat. I am on live chat now. Did I miss somebody? No, I did not. Okay, good. Sorry. So your goals for the year. Oh, I got this stupid curl right here. Sorry. Anyway, so first of all, when you watch my Patreon channel, if you're a patron, and if you're not, I encourage you to sign up for the Patreon channel, Flylady Cat on the Patreon channel. I make a video every day for you. They're short videos. Some of them are 8 minutes. Some of them are 5 minutes. Most of them are 2 minutes. And it's just a little reset for the day. And it's a really good thing to do for yourself. But I also address our annual theme for the year and our annual goal for the month. And so our theme for the year is to take a victory lap. And that's what I'll be reminding everybody to do on the weekly videos every week, every day, 5 days a week. A victory lap means you're going around in your house, doing your clutter stop 3 times a day. That's not a formal clutter stop where you get up with a check mark, a clipboard and a check marker, a pen or whatever, checking things off. That is not at all what it is. It's simply a perusal, which means you could do it right here from the couch. You can look around. I can see my kitchen. I can see my living room. I can see my entryway. I can even see part of my bedroom. I can see part of my back porch. I can see quite a bit from here. And I can do a little check and say, there's nothing out of place. Nothing that I'm not currently using. Nothing's out of place. That's the way my house is. But if it was out of place, like there is a pen and a list laying on the counter, but that's for Mr. B to take to the grocery store. But if he wasn't going, I could say, oh, I know where those go because I've decluttered. I know that that's a magnetic list and it's going to go on the side of my refrigerator, and the pen goes right in the junk drawer, right below where it is right now. Yay me, I know where those things go because I've decluttered. My home doesn't have clutter. So if your home has clutter, when you're taking a victory lap and you see it, you say, I see you, I have a plan for you. But you don't say, oh, my house is so terrible. Look at all this mess we left out. Instead of that, say, wow, you know what? My house is getting better and we left some things out, but I know where they go because I've decluttered. Yay me. So if you do that 3 times a day, 365 days of the year for this year, and even though some of those days are already gone, imagine how much positive reinforcement you're going to give yourself about your own actions, the actions of your family, and your home, and how much better your home is going to look at the end of the year because of that positive influence of your victory lap. So I want you to take a victory lap 3 times a day in your house and think positive thoughts about what you have accomplished and not negative thoughts about what you are going to accomplish. You just say, I see you have a plan for you, which is a positive thought. You say, look what I've done, great. You can also check on your rituals and the things that you've done in your home for those. Now, as you know, if you've been following me for a while, I don't call routines, I call them rituals because I feel they're so important for us. And to emphasize that, our theme for the month on our Patreon channel, rather, you are a patron when you belong to the Patreon channel, is how your life is anchored by traditions and rituals. And what that means by anchoring, that means you're centered, you're peaceful, you feel calm, you feel good. And we'll talk about that. We'll start with traditions to give you the idea. So a tradition is generally something that's passed down from a religious perspective. For example, Christmas. Our tradition at Christmas is to put up the Christmas tree, to put out the nativity scene, to hang Christmas stockings, to exchange gifts, to go to Mass on Christmas Eve. All these things in our family are traditions. They have been handed down through the years from our church and through our family. Then we have other traditions, which are usually food related, but not necessarily. So I'll give you some daily traditions. Rituals, sorry, not traditions. Traditions are those things. Other traditions could be food traditions. That's what I was trying to say, sorry. For example, on New Year's Eve, on New Year's Day, I always prepare black-eyed peas and collard greens. Those two items are definitely prepared. There may be cornbread involved, there may be ham involved, there may be sweet potatoes involved, but definitely black-eyed peas and collard greens. I do it, my children do it, my mother did it, her mother did it, my great-great-grandmother did it, etc. That's a family tradition that we have those, not for good luck, not for money, not really. That's what people say. It's because it's a tradition, because I was raised that way, and it makes me feel centered. It makes me feel like I'm part of my personal history. It's important, and I'm passing it down. Now, at some point down the line, and those of you who are my mentees and have heard this little speech, forgive me, but it's worth repeating. But at some point down the line, I may have great-great-grandchildren who say, we don't like black-eyed peas and collards. We're not doing that tradition anymore. Is that going to hurt my feelings? No, because I probably won't be alive. But even if I am, I won't care, because they'll have other traditions that they will have assimilated into their life that give them that feeling. And they'll be passing on even new traditions. They could be the beginning of many generations of a new tradition. So traditions anchor our lives. They center us. Another thing is, hi, Happy New Year. Hi, Gani. Mwah, Happy New Year. What was I saying? Oh, then we're going to talk about rituals. So rituals are the things like, good night, sweet dreams, I love you. That's a ritual. That's something I say every night to my husband. He says every night to me. I said it to my children every night. They say it to their children. That's a ritual. Or drive safely, I love you. Or maybe I wash my hair every Wednesday. Those are rituals. And then and those give you the same feeling of anchored. You feel good about those things. And then we have the rituals that I call the basic rituals, which are our routines. I call them rituals. I was going off on that tangent earlier, but now we're in it. And those rituals are our morning rituals, or after dinner rituals, or before bed rituals, where we do body and clothes, our before bed ritual, where we brush our teeth and run the dishwasher and go to bed on time. We have laundry rituals that I work into the morning ritual. And there are things in there that we need to do that keep us anchored and centered. Now, I will challenge you to do some things that I will admit that about 99%, no, probably about 80% of my mentees tell me they have a hard time with, and that's swish and swipe, and that's laying out their clothes at night. So I'm going to encourage you to go the extra mile of self-discipline, and that is to say, I am going to swish and swipe. Let's say you have 3 bathrooms, then be grateful that you have 3 bathrooms. Swish and swipe yours in your bathroom. Go down the hall, swish and swipe the other one. Go downstairs, swish and swipe the half bath or whatever you have. And be grateful that you have that many bathrooms. If you only have 1 bathroom, be grateful for that. But make sure that you do have in the bathroom a bottle, something that squirts, something that's easy, so you can go right, well, right into the sink, right into the toilet. Get your paper towel or your cloth or whatever you have handy and ready in that bathroom for a daily swish and swipe. Swipe out the sink, maybe wipe down the handles of the faucet and the spout. Maybe you might hit around the sink. It's up to you, but it's that long. So wipe, 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 wipe. How long did that take? Hardly any time. You've already sprayed in the toilet. Get your toilet brush, open the lid, go around the bowl under the rim, close the lid, put that away. Take your damp cloth or your damp paper towel, wipe the rim of the toilet bowl under the toilet seat and the top of the toilet seat and drop that paper towel in the garbage, or take that dirty cloth to the laundry room. So that's what I encourage you to do. Complete that ritual. It's going to keep you more centered, more peaceful, because you will always have a shiny bathroom, and it won't be as disgusting for you if you do it every day, because the toilet really won't be dirty. It won't be dirty. The sink won't really be dirty. It'll just need a little shush. Zhuzh. All right. And the other thing is laying out your clothes. A lot of my clients say, "Oh, Kat, but I know exactly what I'm going to wear, and I know where it is in my closet." It's not the same. You need to take your clothes, like this little outfit. Actually, I stayed in my pajamas yesterday. I had laid this out for a day before yesterday, or for yesterday morning. So I laid it out day before yesterday. This top, these jeans, cream colored jeans, and I'm in the house all day, so I'm wearing my slippers. I laid those out. I hung them in a separate spot in my closet. So they're right there when I walk in. Put my underwear with it. I've got it ready to go. If I'm going to go out for the day, my shoes that I'm going to wear will be there too. I already know what shoes I can put on with these. They're right on my little shoe caddy. They're navy loafers. That's what I would wear if I had to go out today. So that's what I want you to do. I want you to lay your clothes out. Know that you have it. Some people, like I've got a woman I just mentored, hi Kim. She works part-time, and she goes to work in the afternoon about 1, and she comes home, leaves work at about 5, and she wears a uniform. So I said, lay out your clothes for the day in your home, a pair of jeans, a little cotton top, whatever, some slippers, lay those out, and also put out your uniform. So when you get dressed in this in the morning, and then when it's time to go to work, these are still clean. You only wore them a few hours. Put them back, and you can wear them 2 days in a row. Or put something else out for yourself that night. And then, but if you've already got this, you hang it up, you don't have to lay it out that night. And then put on your uniform. When you come home, if your uniform's dirty, put it in the laundry, do your before bed routine, and go to bed. So I want you to think about having complete rituals. Okay, now I'm going to answer some questions. Susan White says, "Hey Kat, it's been such a long time. My world has had so many changes, and my routines went out the window a long time ago, and I'm very much in," I don't know what that word means. Again, today I'm starting to dig myself out. Oh, chaos. I think that's supposed to say chaos. Okay. Dig myself out today. You can do it, Susan. You can do it. Trying to wash my sheets right now, and folding and putting a pile of clothes away that I've dumped at the foot of my bed so I can make the bed. Very good. Just take baby steps, Susan. Make a plan for your week. I would say have a goal for your year, whatever that is, physical goal, emotional goal, spiritual goal, household goal, work goal. You can have all those goals for the year. Think about those. Put them in your planner. And then have a goal for the month, which will help you get to those annual goals. And then have a goal for the week. What do you want to accomplish? And that's what you're putting in your planner every day. You're having these things I need to accomplish in order to reach my accomplishments for the end of the week. So don't think of it like, oh my gosh, I've got to do all this stuff today. You know, it took a while for you to get to this level. So it's going to take a while to get back. Start with rituals. So make sure you get up and do your rituals. Take care of your body, your clothes, your face, your teeth, and then do a load of laundry. Okay? All right, empty the dishwasher. Load it again. You're welcome, Susan. Okay. Any more questions? Did I miss any when I was talking?
Time showing on your comments now.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's something new.
That's something new? Okay, good. Oh, by the way, we're going to talk for 15 more minutes. This is going to be a 30-minute thing because at 10:45, I have a dear friend who I used to mentor who's going to have an MRI on her liver, and she wants me to pray for her because she's going in at 10:45 Eastern. So I'll ask you to pray for her. Her name is Angela, and she has a little bit of claustrophobia, so her concern is actually the MRI machine. So if you remember Angela in your prayers when we get off, that will be wonderful. What a sweet gift to someone you don't even know. Okay, that's selfless of you. Lisa said, was ill over Christmas and with a chest infection, so everything got behind, but restarted the week with the rituals only. Then next week we'll add weekly blessing and zone work. That's great, Lisa. That's great. Katie, you're going to pray for Angela. Good. Thank you so much. Okay. Do you guys have a prayer list? I'm going to mention this. I keep a prayer list because people ask me to pray for people. And I'm sure people ask you. And if not, you can just think about people that you know need prayer or see people on TV. Doesn't matter. I put my prayer list here on my master to-do list.
Everybody on TV needs praying for, don't
Yeah,
they?
exactly. So I have a list. I have last month's list. I don't bring it over unless I know for sure that somebody needs to be brought over. I just put new people on. So I have my friend Angela on here. I've got a dear friend that's having a lumpectomy on the 9th. You can pray for her. Her name is Karen. And I've got a friend who's best friend. I've got a dear friend, one of my Amtrak friends. As you know, I worked for Amtrak. You might not know. When I was 19, I started working for Amtrak, and I worked there almost 10 years. I met my husband through Amtrak. He was in another state. And my friend Dawn and I were in the same training class. I was 19 for about a week and then turned 20. And Dawn's friend Charlotte was in a horrible accident in San Diego and had brain damage. And Dawn is a very talented nurse, and she flew out to San Diego, and then once her friend was released, drove her to rehab in Las Vegas, where her main residence is. And I would ask you to remember Charlotte in your prayers because she's in her 70s and she fell and had blood coming out of her ear. She cracked some stuff in her head. She's got some they thought she wouldn't even wake up from her coma, but she's awake. So remember her. Her name is Dawn in your prayers. I put her there too. So I'll ask for prayers for those people. That's what I have going on. All right. And I'll pray for you anytime you ask me to. Let's see. Gandhi said, where is Angela? She's in Ohio. I don't know what Ariki is, but that's where she is. She's in Ohio. Thank you, Kimberly Jackson, for praying for her. Nancy, happy anniversary, Cat and Mr. B. Thanks. Yep, it's our anniversary. I don't know if you heard me, Nancy, but we've been married 48 years, and survey says only 6% of the population makes it to 48 years. So we're very thrilled to be, well, we're thrilled with each other anyway, but we're proud to be part of that group and intend to go further. You're not proud to be married to me for 48 years, Mr. B?
No, not that, to be in that percentage group.
That's wonderful to be in there, because if you're not, you're in the 94% that aren't.
Well,
So why wouldn't you be proud? I'm confused.
I just don't go by statistics like you do. I mean, I'm happy. I guess I'm proud.
Thank you. Goodness. Okay. So
I'm just glad to be here.
he's just happy to be here. I was going to tell you something else. I know my parents were married for 63 years, I think, before my dad died. I think. Let me do the math. Regina.
It don't matter.
Also remember in your prayers, I'm going to put this in my list right now. The people in Los Angeles who are having the terrible fires. I have clients in Los Angeles, and I just got a text from one saying there's ash everywhere, but she's okay, but she's in Los Angeles. Have another one that's on the, I sent these girls notes at it's probably 3 o'clock in the morning for them, but I couldn't help it. I had to know if they were okay. Another friend at one of my mentees is right on the line, right at the line where she needs to leave. But she's inside of the line where she doesn't have to leave. She said at dawn, which is probably about now, 10, it's 7, yeah, it's past dawn, she was going to make the decision if she needed to drive to Santa Barbara, where her parents have a home. So I worry about her because but she said that the highway is clear right now, so that's good. And I have other clients out there, but they're in different parts of California, so I'm not sure. I'm sure I've had other clients who lived in LA. Are any of you in that area? So we're going to put our Los Angeles friends on our prayer list because, and even the people we don't know, because they've lost their homes. The winds are hurricane strength. Pray for the firefighters. Can you imagine trying to fight the fire with no water pressure and sometimes up to 100-mile-an-hour winds? Those are hurricane force winds, 88 miles an hour. You'd be blowing over and not really being able to do much. It's very scary. So keep those people in your prayers. Okay, I think I saw some things. Kimberly, you're going to pray for her too. Morning, Micah people. Good morning. Nancy, I'm sure Nancy lives in California. Do you, but you're north of all that. Do you have any friends or affiliates down in LA, and are they okay? I worry about all those people. So we've got about 9 minutes. I'm open for questions, comments, and concerns. Do you have an annual goal? Have you thought about it since we started talking about it, or had you thought about it? Very few of my clients actually had a goal. Some of them had a word for the year. One of them had a very precise goal that she used letters to remember what those things were. You know how you create a word with letters. So it worked for her. And that's cool because I went ahead and recorded it because I'm going to be asking about it. We have some friends down south in California, but none as of now in the fire area. They're fine. Good. Micah, my little cousin is in LA. They left the other day. Oh, bless her. I'm so sorry. And even for those whose homes aren't destroyed, their environment is going to be so affected. Like Palisades. Palisades is burned. Most of it's gone. Larry said that neighborhood won't ever exist again like it did before. That's true. But the thing to remember is, what's the most important thing? One of the men I saw on TV this morning said, I don't care about my stuff. I don't care if I lose everything. We're getting out of here. That's the truth. That's what's most important. Your life is more important than your stuff. And think about the people who loaded up their cars, got on the highway, got caught in gridlock, had the police say you've got to get out of your car and run, and they had to leave whatever they had gotten out of their home in their car. So I saw one man, I'm sure you've all seen it, guiding his 4 horses down the street, and he said he had to let some others just go loose in the prairie, in the field. How horrible. It's really a hard, heart-wrenching thing. So prayer will help lift everyone up. Okay. All right. Any more questions, comments, or concerns? We've got about, Larry put a link on there for my Patreon channel. If you want to be part of the Patreon channel, there it is right there. You can join for $6.50 if you don't go through the Apple app. If you go through the Apple app, Apple will charge you an extra 30%, and they will keep that money for themselves. So my suggestion is, if you have an Apple phone, that you use some other thing. Even going to patreon.com on your search bar will take you to the Patreon website and not go through the app. Now you can use the app for everything after that, but just don't sign up for a tier on the app. Once you have signed up for your tier, or if you previously signed up for your tier through your Apple app, that's not a problem. That won't increase. It's new people, okay? Also, I have some spots if you're interested in being mentored. I have no spots where you go 4 times a month. Those are gone, but I have those for twice a month that are open. Those are $50. So again, don't use the Apple app, but if you're interested in those, come in, send me a personal note so that I can reach out to you with my phone number, and then I can call you, and you can give me your phone number, I'll call you, and we'll talk about what I have available to see if that fits your schedule before you sign up for that. I wouldn't want you to sign up for something that I don't have. Okay, so if I don't have a time that you need, for example, if you work and you need a time that's different than what I have available, then you don't need to do that, just because that won't work. Okay, we've got 5 minutes left. Please put your questions up. I'll be happy to answer them. Also, if you haven't subscribed to the Patreon, to the YouTube channel, I suggest you do that. If you haven't commented lately, please comment. I will respond. And these are things that help the algorithm. In other words, that means that YouTube will get this out to more people. And speaking of getting it out to more people, please share it with people that you think would enjoy it. Your sister, your friend, your neighbor. Okay? All right, let's see what this is. Micah said, I have a personal goal, family goal, and homeschool goal, school goal. Yes. Now take that goal or add some more goals and put it in your monthly goal. And then take that and go down to your weekly goal, including your household goals. Put them in there. And then every week, evaluate. Okay? See how you're going so that you don't get to January of next year and say, oh, I didn't do it. Yay, Peony Pantry, she got on the live. We're going to be on here for just a few more minutes, Peony Pantry. I have so many goals, but I am feeling behind already. Stop that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Make an annual goal, make a monthly goal, and then break it down to a weekly goal. You can't accomplish an annual goal in a week. Oh, it's Vanessa. Hi, Vanessa. There's no picture of you, so I don't know if that. Is that my Vanessa that I mentored? Are you that Vanessa? I don't think so. I think you're another Vanessa, but you're still my Vanessa. Okay. I showed y'all this before, but I'll show you again. Look how it looks this week. Or I might have shown it. No, I only showed it to my, look at that. I showed this to my patrons. Isn't that pretty? And that's so crazy. See that top where it's not blooming? That bloomed at Christmas. At Thanksgiving. And these bloomed in the new year. So I have 3 different plants in there. All the same kind, all the same leaf type. But they bloom differently. I thought you'd enjoy looking at that. Okay, Micah said, I've broken it down by monthly, but I need to do weekly breakdown also, which is really basically what's in your I've been mentored by you and still on Patreon. So you are my Vanessa. I thought you were in there under your name, but maybe not. Cerulean, hello. Do we have to clean every day? It seems like it never ends and it's stressful. No, you don't have to clean every day. In fact, I don't want you to deep clean until all the clutter's gone. You can do a weekly home blessing once a week, which is like a mini clean. It's 10 minutes of vacuuming, 10 minutes of dusting, 10 minutes of mopping, 10 minutes of emptying garbage cans, 10 minutes of stripping your bed, putting the sheets in the wash, and later on putting them back on your bed, and 10 minutes of cleaning glass, 10 minutes of dusting. That's 1 hour, and that's the weekly home blessing hour, and you can split it with your family. But we don't clean every day. If you have no clutter left, oh, okay, amazing, thank you, you're welcome. If you have, let's say you've decluttered your kitchen, and it's all decluttered, then once a week, you can do 4 15-minute deep cleans in there. 4 15-minute deep cleans, maximum 15 minutes. So you could say, okay, this week I'm going to clean the countertops. I'm going to clean the inside of the refrigerator. That'll take me 2 days, 2 15-minute units. I'm going to clean the freezer, inside of the freezer out. So that's all you're going to do that week. And you can break it up if you're an at-home homemaker to 4 15-minute units. If you're a payroll homemaker, you take that, you consolidate it, and you do it in 1 hour on your off day and get it done. That's it. Okay, ladies, our time is up. I love my little timer. It's about to ring. There it goes. It means our time is up. Don't you love this? I got it on Patreon. I got it on Amazon. So I can see when I'm talking to my clients how much time we have left, and then it rings when it's done. So our time is up. I want you to remember, again, those that I ask you to pray for, especially Angela right now, because it's 10:45 and she's getting ready to go in her MRI. So that will be lovely, and thank you so much for doing that. In the meantime, let me read these real quick. You're a working fly baby, and you break the weekly home blessing into daily, but still keep it at 10 minutes. That's great, Micah. That's a great suggestion. We have that timer. Yes, you do. Katie, I cleaned my fridge this morning during the live. Go, Katie. It's fun to do things when people are talking to you, isn't it? Just during the background. All right, ladies, I'm going to go. I hope you have a wonderful week. And I hope you always remember to be beautiful because you are beautiful. Bye.